Hey everyone, this is a bit different than our usual videos. I wanted to take a moment to talk about something that happened today, September 7th, 2025, and to be completely honest with all of you and my viewers. As some of you may know, we recently recorded what was supposed to be one of our biggest controllable podcast episodes yet. It's going to cover some exciting Nintendo news, indie releases, and more. But the episode ended up focusing on a topic I personally did not want to cover at the beginning, which is the Roblox situation. Chromacy brought it up, and at first I kind of hesitated. I just didn't feel that it would be mm, fitting to be the main focus that we've been building towards with disabilities and Nintendo. So honestly, I wasn't comfortable diving into it. But when we went live just 30 minutes before the show, there was pressure from Random Things VA, Mabro, and Chromacy. Goblin didn't show up yet, so I don't remember if Goblin was there. But uh, our community just and podcast people just started talking about it, pretty much demanding to have it for an episode. So I kind of felt like my hand was forced. I did try to speak on it as best I can, though I honestly just wasn't ready. This kind of sparked a huge blow up in our Discord. Our podcast crew has decided to leave, and ultimately, I made the difficult decision to disband the Discord entirely. This is not something that I take lightly, and I want to apologize to everyone who's been a part of that community. And this means that the CtrlAble Cast Podcast is officially over. Today marked the end of that chapter. I know some of you love the show, and it hurts to have to say goodbye, but I don't want anyone left confused about what's happening. Uh, like I said, the podcast is completely over. I want to make it clear that this isn't about any ugh, buddy ugh, and the disagreement. This is about making the right decision for everyone's mental health and the community as a whole. I'm incredibly grateful to everyone who contributed to our co-hosts, the team, Goblin, Mabro, Random, Chromacy, which is kind of there, and all of you guys that tuned in. You guys made the podcast very fun, challenging, and meaningful, and I'll always cherish and appreciate that. Going forward, I'll be focusing on content here on Controllable that I can fully stand behind and that brings value to our community with videos, guides, and discussions about gaming, accessibility, and everything we love. And maybe robots will still be covered eventually. I have no idea. I did want to talk about the Willow situation whenever we gotten the jury picking, but at this point, I honestly don't know. I will need to be looking at going in a way uh, that if we ever do decide to cover it, this makes sense for me and for the community. I do not want to be put under pressure or washed into this. Thank you for sticking with me, for understanding, and for being part of the controllable journey. I'm sorry for the confusion and any frustration that this situation has caused. This isn't the end for controllable, it's just a shift in how we move forward. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.